Let us see our next question, dear students. A mutual fund is holding the following assets and the amount is in crores of rupees. Investment in diversified equity shares, an amount of rupees 90 crore. Cash and bank balance is 10 crore. Beta of the portfolio is 1.10. The index futures is trading at the rate of 4300. The fund manager apprehends, that means expecting that index will fall at the most by 10%. The first question is how many index futures he should sell, that is sold, for perfect hedging. One index futures is consisting of 50 units. Second question, substantiate your answer, assuming that the fund manager apprehension will materialize. Everybody go through the question, please. So please write an answer. Calculation of number of contracts to be sold. You have long position in the cash market. You're expecting that the market will fall down by 10%, and you want to hedge your portfolio by entering into the stock index futures to be sold. So number of contracts to be sold will be calculated as value of the portfolio into beta of portfolio minus beta required divided by futures index value into lot size. Value of the portfolio is given to us an amount of 9090 crore. Beta is 1.10 minus 0. Okay, beta of the portfolio is 1.10 and the required beta is 0. The word that they have mentioned is perfect hedging. Divided by futures index value 4300 into lot size 5050. That is the way the number of contracts to be sold will be calculated. So over here 4300 into 5050, that comes to 2,15,000. Numerator is 99 crore. So 99 crore divided by 2,15,000, that comes to 4604.65. That is 4605 contracts. This is the number of contracts that can be entered upon for the purpose of perfect hedging. The question says that says substantiate your answer if fund manager expectation proves to be correct. It means that, say, if at all when actual market is falling by 10%, then in that case you're required to show how your portfolio is hedged. That is the second part of the question. Try to give answer of the same in the chat box on your own. So friends, over here basically we understand that the information is provided to us like this, that the fund manager apprehends, that is he is expecting that the index will fall at the most by 10%. So we are expecting as a portfolio manager that the index, that is the market, will fall down by 10%. Now for the purpose of hedging, the question is that how many index futures he should sell. So in what number of the contracts we should enter upon for the purpose of hedging, that we have written 4605. We know that so whatever may be this percentage, our answer is going to remain same. That is 4605 number of contracts. Why? Because we want to have the perfect hedging in a way that say we want to have the required beta is 0. Now the question says for the substantiate your answer, that is prove your answer that assuming that fund manager apprehension will materialize. It means that say if at all the things are happening actually as what say the fund manager was expecting, then in that case say what will be the overall profit or loss that you are required to compute. Okay, so let us see that say how we can compute the answer. We can compute the answer like this. First of all, working note number 1, calculation of percentage change in value of portfolio, comma, if return on market is reducing by 10%. Beta measures percentage change in RJ divided by percentage change in RM. Percentage change in RJ is equal to beta into percentage change in RM. What is beta? 1.10. What is percentage change in RM? Negative 10%. So it is negative 11%. So now we understand that the portfolio and index sale value. We understand that say 4300 is the index value into 15, that is the lot size, into 4605, that is the number of contracts which have been sold. 4300 into 5015 into 4605, that comes to approximately 99 crore. Okay, the purchase value. We understand that so the index has fallen down by 10%. So 99 crore minus 10%. So that comes to 89.1 crore. So there will be profit or loss. Let us see. 99 minus 89.1. So there is a profit of 9.9 crore. Okay. As far as the portfolio is concerned, we understand that the value of the portfolio is an amount of 90 crore. So this 90 crore value, let us consider it to be the purchase value for the purpose of hypothetical profit or loss calculation. Now this 90 crore minus 11%. This is 80.1 crore. 80.1 minus 90, that comes to loss of 9.9 crore. So overall profit or loss is 0. Why? Because we understand that say whatever the loss of the existing portfolio is compensated with the profit of the index. This is the way we are required to show the answer. Let us have summary of the answer. First of all, we are required to compute the number of contracts to be sold for the purpose of perfect hedging. That comes to 4605. The information about the 10% expected decline is of no use to us while making this calculation. In second part of the question, we are required to compute that say if at all the market is actually falling down, just you are required to compute that say whether the entire portfolio is hedged or not. We can see that say when the market is falling down by 10%, then in that case return of the portfolio will decline by 11%. As far as the overall profit or loss is concerned, in that the index value has dropped down by 10%, value of the portfolio has decreased by 11%. So the loss in the existing portfolio is compensated with the index profit, and with that, so the overall, so there is no profit, no loss. Why? Because the required beta was 0. The just I would like to refer to one of the questions that we did earlier, in which we made the computation that how many contracts to be sold for the purpose of perfect hedging. Then for each of the situation, we made the computation of the profit or loss considering say change in the value of the shares and change in the index value. So over here you can see that say you don't have exactly zero profit or loss. You don't have exactly zero profit or loss. What I want to that is say tell you is that by using the beta formula, when you are calculating the percentage change value in your portfolio or percentage change value in the investment, if at all you are making the calculation like this, then in that case exactly you will be able to find that if at all you want zero beta, you will be able to have the completely, that is say, offsetting the position. So whatever the loss in the portfolio will be compensated with the profit in index futures and vice versa. But whenever you have been provided with the values in the example, then in that case exactly it may not offset. There may be some marginal profit or marginal loss that you will have. So try to have understanding of that difference between these two kind of questions. And practically we will be having a situation like this only, in which the value of your portfolio will not exactly change in the beta proportion as say the change in the value of the market portfolio. So practically we will have a situation like this. However, mostly we understand we will be having say the hedging, and we are required to sacrifice our profit when say the index is going up.